up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I have reviewed the Mattel Hammond Collection Tyrannosaurus Rex, aka Rexy. That's right, my Zillions. The latest, possibly the greatest Hammond Collection. The new line from Mattel of Jurassic super articulated figures. That's right, a collector-friendly line. The line that took over for the Amber Collection, and I gotta say, that was a good idea. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, it was a good idea. The Amber Collection was just going to be too big, too unwieldy. It just wasn't going to work. This, in the 1/18 scale, just works a lot better. Beautiful packaging, as we've seen thus far on the few pieces that I've reviewed. There's a bunch coming out right now as well. I have the Gallimus coming as well from BBTS, so we'll be reviewing that, and then we got more upcoming. I think the Triceratops is like getting ready to drop. Oh man, this though, Rexy. I love me a T-Rex, guys. You know, it's one of the things that really started off everything for me is plain old T-Rex. Just loving the dinosaurs, and this one looks really good. I have heard some reports of paint being so I don't know. I haven't watched anybody's reviews thus far. I really wanted this to be, you know, its own thing for me. With epic power and colossal force, the Tyrannosaurus Rex is the ultimate carnivore when dinosaurs ruled the earth. Again, beautiful packaging. Jurassic Park logo here, Hammond Collection logo there, nice shot of Rexy there, beautiful shot there, and yeah, this is excellent, guys. I love this embossed, you know, Jurassic T-Rex skeleton, and there you go, beautiful packaging. But we're not here for the packaging, we're here for the figure inside. So without further ado, let's get to the review. And here is a Rexy all out of the packaging, and it's pretty awesome, guys. Yeah, this figure has a few little problems, but I can say right now that this is going to be a contender for Figure of the Year. It really is. Let's do articulation first, shall we? The mouth opens like so. Nice crunchy opening. The tongue is articulated as well. That is amazing. Very cool. Then the neck moves there. And there. So here and there. The arms are on hinges here and swivels, but I'm having a kind of a difficult time. But you know, they turn pretty good. Turning is no problem. Hinging, a little tight. Hinge swivel at the elbows. Hinge swivel at the wrists. Your mileage is going to vary on how well all that works. The upper body here has movement. It is a little bit loose on mine. As you can see, I can put it up, but it comes down. But it does hold if you do it forcibly enough. But you do have a lot of movement there. So I don't know what kind of joint that is in there, and I don't really want to find out. So we'll leave it as that. It's kind of in the middle there as far as how good that is. You have outward movement here at the hips, like so. And then very tight, but it can move. You get one like really tight, solid, like detent there that'll like, you know, prevent it from flopping around, which is good. But then, you know, then you can move it around. Then the knees have a double joint. like so. This one works nicely. This one has ratchets. The foreleg here, ratcheted and swivels. Then the foot has really nice range of motion. Really, really nice, guys. I think that's fantastic. Then the tail moves around very well. There. Then over here, this is where the connection point is. Now, this turns just a bit on mine. I don't know if it's supposed to or not, but it does. And then there is a, oh, big guy. There is a bendy wire here, but you're not getting too much bend, but it is there. So, I mean, if you see, you can bend it better a little bit towards the end. So there is a bendy wire there. And overall, I think the articulation for this big behemoth is pretty great. Okay, let's have a look at this thing in full. It is quite stunning. Except for a couple little spots, but the head sculpt is amazing. First up, the eyes are glassy, and when you move it, as my son pointed out, it moves around with you. Oh my gosh, that is so good. So, you're not going to get any derp eyes out of this because of the way they did it. It is super, super cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. The head sculpt in general is quite excellent. The ridge here at the top is beautiful. Let's zoom in. You know, the paint could look a little haphazard there, but when you zoom in this far, sure, but then when you look at it, it looks sort of natural. Then you got the spotting here on top of all these little osteoderms and bumps and stuff. Very cool. Love the bumps on his nose. They look really good. Around his eye, the paint is really nice. Paint is really nice all around here, I would say. On the upper lips, it looks really good. The teeth, still painted in that same color. They're painting all their teeth in across their lines, but it works. It works. Then you open the mouth. You see the bottom teeth painted good too. There is a little bit of darkness to those teeth, so actually a little bit more than usual. So that's pretty good. The tongue is done in just a pink, but the sculpt is really good. I gotta back it up a little bit here. Too close. And it looks pretty good. The bottom here looks great. So the top and the back of the throat is painted nicely. Very cool. What's very awesome is this is rubber, but it can break, so do be careful. But it adds so much to this figure, this being rubber. I absolutely love that idea. It really feels and looks like meat. So yeah, do be careful. I do have a little slit in mine, I think, or something. Or it could be dirt. I don't know. I don't want to scratch at it too much, but it's amazing. On this side of the head, looks pretty great. The bottom jaw looks really nice. I do dig that. Then at the top here on this joint, paint is really good. I like the tone and the black tone over the browns and kind of sort of orangish. It looks really, really good. Beautiful sculpt work. Look at all these wrinkles in here. That looks phenomenal. Underneath here, it looks really good. Beautiful sculpt work throughout here. I love that. Looks great. The neck looks good. You do get a seam line. I'll just get this out of the way now. That goes straight down here, which is pretty ugly. And as I'm having with other figures in this line, I'm getting like this like two-toneness going on. I don't know what that's about. Mattel, you gotta get this under control. Now, to the naked eye, it doesn't look so bad. It looks worse on camera, though, I could see. And maybe I'm being too overly critical about that, but it does feel like one side is one color and the other side is not the longer you look at it. But to the naked eye, it's not so bad, and I like how it blends outwards. The sculpt is really good. It's fine. The body looks pretty good. This part here is actually rubber as well. And, you know, I think they did a good job blending the plastic. You know, you can tell that this plastic is a little glossier than this side, but overall, I think it's pretty good. You know, I think it works pretty well. So that's what that side of the neck looks like. It's a little bit different than that side, which is good. You know, a little bit of difference is fine. I love the stripes on her. She looks amazing. Very, very nice. The ribs look good. Lots of great detail there. The little arms look nice. You know, they're little arms, but they have some muscle to them. Little definition is fantastic. The nails are done in black. A little bit of a wash on the hands as well, as you can see. Super, super good. The other side is really cool too. Nothing wrong. Again, the body is great. All back here looks fantastic. Beautiful sculpt work. Yes, you get the seam line, but whatevs. It looks amazing. Going down the legs, beautiful sculpt work. Lots of detail here. I love it. The knees look good. The thighs are very dark here, but they look really good. You know, musculature here looks very nice. I like that. Then you got all of this here looking pretty good. Here you got the scooting on down, as I like to say. The nails look pretty good. I thought they were black, but the longer I look at them, I could see that they are like a super dark brown, which is cool. I do like it. Feet look great. They look big. They are big, but I think she needs them. I really do. So I really like how they look. She does have dual claws on here, but I don't like how I gotta say, if there's one thing sculpt-wise, I'm like, about it's those. If you can see them, they just look black. Nothing amazing about them, but, you know, overall, I'd say the legs look pretty good. And working our way down the tail, I do have a paint issue right there. It's minor, it's small, but the tail looks phenomenal. I like it a lot. Again, you got the bendy wire down here, and that bleeds pretty good into the regular plastic. I think it's very well done. Nice definition. I like this like side ridges here that go down, Rexy. It looks fantastic. It goes all the way to the end of the tail, which looks good. The bottom of the tails look pretty good. There's a little like scratches here, especially on the more rubbery parts. You can see them, but it's on the bottom. I don't know how much I care about that. You know, like any of this stuff on the bottom, you do have some cracking here, paint cracking, but it's not egregious. Like, in the places that count, she is pretty perfect. And, you know, all the other spots are, like, kind of whatever, you know? Like, it's not the biggest of deals. It's not parts of her that I'm looking at all too much. I do wish they would get that together there. But otherwise, this is a really, really nice figure. I really like it a lot. She poses great. The proportions, yes, the feet are big. I'm gonna say it. The feet are probably a little bit too big, but I like it, and I feel like this figure needs big feet to balance out, especially since, you know, I do have a little bit of an issue here. But otherwise, this is fantastic. It really is. And for your size comparisons, here is Rexy with a bunch of other dinosaurs you might have in your collection, including the Hammond collection figures thus far. And my final thoughts, you know, this figure to me is up there. As far as dinosaur figures goes, it might be the best that I've ever handled. I really love it. Yes, there's some more high-end, like, you know, more custom stuff out there. But as far as, like, retail, Mattel, this is amazing. This is an incredible piece. Really great articulation. The design work here is awesome. The couple of rubber decisions I think are great. Yes, there's little imperfections here and there, but you know, the one major issue I would say is that, you know, my midsection is a little loose, you know, but otherwise, and it's not even that big of a bother. It's not like totally flopping, you know what I'm saying? You can get it to stay, which is fine. And, you know, all of this stuff, your mileage is going to vary, right? It's going to be different as it goes. I don't know if that, you know, midsection thing is a line-wide thing. It might be because of the weight of the figure, who knows? You know, the head probably weighs a lot here. But, you know, it is a little bit of a problem. Otherwise, I'm gonna say darn near perfect T-Rex here. I love it a lot. And I really think it's gonna be high on my best of the year. I really, really do. Despite any problem I might have. It's just, there's a wow factor to it. The eyes are amazing, the mouth is amazing. It just feels really great. Nothing but good stuff. It really overrides anything bad here. It really does. The overall package overrides it all. And there you go, guys. That's my review. Hope you dug it. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you could please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check me out on Facebook and Instagram. Stay safe. Till next time. Peace out, peeps.